Be the life of the party, basically.
We honestly just started with him. It all starts with him.
Yeah, and I got started in this field of work as DJing when I was actually in middle school. Believe it or not, I actually read a book, and that book was called, I think, Tyrell. It was just about a guy that was trying to impress a girl, and he literally got his dad's records and started wanting to throw a party. And I was kind of like, oh, well, like I just want to get into that, see how like DJing works. So I downloaded a DJ software called Virtual DJ and just started messing around with it. And then from there, when I was like 15, did my first little gig, like a little backyard party for some friends. And just from there, I just wanted to get better at it, improve, and invest into it.
He did it when he was 16 years old, 16 or 17, around that, in San Antonio and other places, and in Dallas as well. So whenever we had first started dating, my questions were to him, well, why don't you do it in your hometown in Austin? Like, why do you have to travel to do these kinds of things? Like, if you are a DJ, like, why don't you just expand it here? His was more of a scare, but it was just mostly like, just go for it, you know?
Primarily we play regional Mexican, but I do play international music like reggaeton. Every once in a while I throw in some hip hop and stuff like that, the popular songs, like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion and stuff like that. Just to get them all riled up and, just provide a different experience instead of just playing 100% strictly Mexican music. Most of these kids are just looking to go like to that club ambience, right? Like we say in Spanish, ambiente.
We are both Mexican in general. He's more majorly more half, but even then, he's full-on Mexican as far as his genre of music that he likes and everything like that. I've always been a dancer, so that's my genre, and that's why technically I choose, I guess you could say, Mexican music.
Music is used in Mexican culture by having baptisms, quinceañeras, weddings. It's really provided in almost every event that we have. It's mostly the most important thing that we want at the party, just to bring all of us together. Mexican music brings a lot of people together because there's music where you're able to dance in partners or groups, and we're all just able to dance together and kind of just do our own thing, but we're all still dancing the same. The way that I was taught how to dance was really through my culture. So the way we have to treat the dress is the way that we would have to treat our culture, is what my teacher told me. So we have to be very careful with and handling the dress very carefully. The footwork also, it's very flowy, so we have to work with the way that we would want our culture to be represented. So the way that we have to dance is the way that we have to show.
When it's about a month and a half before we start, I end up getting a little bit stressed out, trying to figure out what to do. How do I want the flyer to be made? What can I make the flyer? If we're gonna do a dance contest, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna give away? How can I get these kids' attention? So, I mean, there's a lot of stress when it comes to planning it. I have a freelance job. I own my own graphic design company. I call it Troches Media. 9 to 12, I'm working on design projects, sending out some stuff to a guy that I have working for me. Working on stuff on the radio. From 12 to 2, I'm on the radio doing my lonchazo mix or my lunch mix and just being live. Then from there, 2 to 5, go back to designing, seeing what needs to be done. 5 to 6, continue, go back on air on the radio. And after that, I just figure out what I need to do, whatever little work needs to be finished up.
I recently started a new job on cleaning houses. So doing that is not very time consuming, but it is randomly. So it's not a precise 9 to 5 job, but it is pretty intensive. It needs to be, along with being a dance choreographer on the afternoons. So dealing that with the event planning, it may seem like there's no time in the world, but there's always time for a little bit.
Besides the fact that I can't sleep that night, wake up. I plan to wake up like at 9, 10, just get some little rest. But I wake up like at 7 in the morning, day of the event, because I'm so like just in the back of my head thinking about it. But the first thing I do when I wake up is literally post like, hey, today's the day. Because every day I post something about the event. Hey, 2 days away, 3 days away. Post a video of people dancing. Hey, I'm gonna give away some VIP badges or free entrances.
As far as my end, it would have to be planning, organizing, grabbing merch, if merch is also included.
Get everything ready, pack up everything, VIP badges, if we're giving away shirts, put all the shirts in there. Take the dogs to my mom's because we can't leave them here at the apartment. And then we just show up at the place and just set up everything. By 1 o'clock, I'm already at the venue, setting up everything. Inflating balloons, trying to decorate the dance floor, make everything look real nice, make a difference, compared to the usual club nights. So once we open doors, we have a special, some events where like first 50 people pay $5 and the rest pay $15. So as soon as we open doors, you just see 50 people just come in. I technically can't see the entrance, but you still see them pouring in.
People, like, just when they're paying, they're like, hey, we came from Dallas. Hey, we came from Waco. Hey, we came from Oklahoma. I'm just like, how did you even hear from this kind of a deal? So to hear the number is one thing, but to be on the front and actually hear people say that, it's just shocking.
And just seeing how like as each event goes, the more people show up. The first one we did, we had about 400 people. And to me, I was like, shit, we made it. Oh crap, But then the next one, we had like 600-700 people. Then the next one after that, we actually reached 1,000 people. And keep in mind, this was actually in a bar room. It wasn't an actual club. When we moved to do it at El Coliseo, or the Coliseum here, it's like a place for 5,000 people. Just that, I guess, that goal of trying to at least get 1,000 people in there. And, thankfully, we reached it. And what's even more astonishing about it is just that it's a Sunday when we did the event. So, 2 Sundays that we did it, we had 900 people. And the last time we did it, which was on a Sunday as well, it was 1,200 people. And just knowing that nobody else was able to actually provide these events when I was their age, and just seeing how I'm creating memories for them and their friends, and just being able to see them grow up as, I grew up with them as well.
It's actually something that changes kids, and it's something that we never knew was a thing. Like, we never knew it impacted kids this much.
Thankfully, I have met some people that are actually really good people and have told me, you got this little angel on your shoulder, that you know what to do. You're improving so fast, and I can see you going far. We're
just pretty much regular people chasing a dream.
Like, it wasn't easy to get to this point, but it is possible, just with hard work and dedication. It's just crazy, it's like we say it's in Spanish, te pone muy emocionado. You just get really emotional just seeing all these people that support you and just want to have fun with you.